Dub Nation. Just when you thought the offseason couldn't get any crazier, the Warriors are being pulled back into the Kevin Durant drama in a shocking new twist. While Golden State may not be at the center of the next Kevin Durant blockbuster, they could still be part of the story. The largest trade in NBA history? According to Fred Katz of The Athletic, the Houston Rockets and Phoenix Suns are working to expand the Kevin Durant trade into a massive 7-team deal, the largest in NBA history. The Warriors, along with the Atlanta Hawks, Brooklyn Nets, Los Angeles Lakers, and Minnesota Timberwolves, are being discussed as part of the multi-team framework. While Golden State is not expected to send or receive any major pieces, their involvement could be crucial to help move salaries and finalize some of the already agreed-upon deals that are pending execution. As Katz wrote, in a potential 7-team trade, there's an unprecedented amount of minutiae. The Warriors' role, facilitator. It's fitting that the Warriors are once again involved in a Durant trade. They reportedly pursued the superstar earlier this offseason before landing Jimmy Butler. Now, as Durant moves to Houston, Golden State can help pave the way. The current iteration of the deal includes Kevin Durant to the Houston Rockets, Dillon Brooks, Jalen Green, and a package of picks to the Phoenix Suns. Clint Capella redirected from Atlanta to Houston via a sign-in trade. The rest of the moving parts involve smaller contracts and draft picks, many of which are tied to draft night trades that cannot be finalized until July 6. The Warriors would step in to help make the complex math of all these moving parts work. How Golden State can benefit from the chaos. Even if the Warriors don't land a player, staying involved is a smart play. The future of Jonathan Kuminga remains uncertain, and the team's reported interest in veteran center Al Horford still lingers. By helping facilitate this mega deal, the Warriors could gain a small but valuable asset. This could mean creating a trade exception they can use later, acquiring a future second-round pick, improving their overall positioning for the rest of the offseason. The trade is not yet final. But if this monstrous 7-team deal comes to fruition, the Warriors will once again find themselves a part of NBA history, with Kevin Durant right in the middle of it. Why trading Kuminga would be a colossal mistake for the Warriors. The Golden State Warriors are reportedly entertaining a trade proposal that would be nothing short of organizational malpractice. While the 4-year partnership with Jonathan Kuminga has been uneven, the idea of trading him now, especially for the rumored package, would be a profound error in judgment. The latest reports indicate the Sacramento Kings are heavily engaged in pursuing a sign-and trade for Kuminga. Their offer is allegedly built around guard Devin Carter, former Warrior Dario Saric, and draft compensation. This news comes amid a slow, restricted free agency for Kuminga, born from a tough market and an awkward fit in Coach Steve Kerr's system. But a desperate move is not the answer. Let's break down this potential return. Carter is more than 6 months older than Kuminga and was largely unplayable on offense last season. Saric, as Warriors fans painfully remember, was a disappointment in Golden State and fell completely out of the rotation for the Denver Nuggets last year. The trade, therefore, essentially boils down to draft picks, assets that do little to help a win-now core of Stephen Curry, Jimmy Butler, and Draymond Green, unless they're immediately flipped for another player, one who almost certainly wouldn't possess Kuminga's raw talent or sky-high potential. Analytically, this is a classic case of selling low. Kuminga is a polarizing player in a brutal market for restricted free agents. With other potential suitors like the Heat and Bulls showing little concrete interest, it seems the Warriors are trying to force a trade into a non-existent market, when the alternative is re-signing a 22-year-old athletic marvel who averaged nearly 21 points on 54% shooting in the conference semifinals. The choice should be obvious. Why force a bad deal now? The most logical path forward is to sign Kuminga to a reasonable, likely short-term contract. The focus must then shift to his development, molding him into a more consistent defender, a more active rebounder, and a quicker decision-maker. If he takes that step, he becomes a cornerstone. If that development stalls, the Warriors can always revisit the trade market later, when more teams are eligible to make deals and his value is potentially much higher than it is today. Is trading Kuminga for this package a fireable offense, or is it time to move on no matter the cost? Let us know what you would do in the comments below. Ultimately, to trade a player Kuminga's age and ability for what amounts to spare parts will be a stunning failure of asset management. This isn't a time for a panic move. It's a time for patience and a renewed belief in the immense talent they drafted.